Assiniboia Downs is proud to present our co-featured event here in race number 3. It's the 22nd running of the Jack Hardy for 3-year-old fillies. They're going to go 7 furlongs for a purse of $25,000. Number 1 is I'm a Flashy Girl, owned by TG Stable, trained by Blair Miller, with Adolfo Morales. Number 2 is Bluegrass Special, owned by Alan Ken Johnson, trained by Gary Danielson, with Christopher Husbands. Number 3 is Major Sugar Attack, owned by Larry Falloon and Let Her Rip Stable, trained by Elton Dickey, with Rohan Singh. Number 4 is Holiday Maker, owned by Wind Dancer Stable and Bill Michael, trained by Jared Brown, with Dane Nelson. Rounding out our co-featured event is number 5, Supreme Rush, owned by K5 Stables, trained by Heather Wallerstead, with Chavi and Chow. Following the running of the Jack Hardy, Shadow Davis, co-host of the Backseat Drive with Shadow and Nancy on 92 City FM, Monday to Friday between 2 and 6 p.m. will make a presentation to the winning connections. Post time for the Jack Hardy in 7 minutes. Rush. And the field will be set. They're at the post. And they're off in the 22nd running of the Jack Hardy. Quickly from the inside, I'm a Flashy Girl will set the early pace. On the inside, Bluegrass Special is much closer today in second in between horses. That's Major Sugar Attack. 3 wide, Holiday Maker making it a trio. Then it's a length and a half back to the trailer. Supreme Rush. They went the opening quarter in 24-4, and I'm a Flashy Girl has the advantage by 2.5. Holiday Maker now creeping up closer in second. Major Sugar Attack in third. Back to fourth, Bluegrass Special. And from the back of the field, Supreme Rush is looming boldly and picking up horses. They went the half in 49 seconds. I'm a Flashy Girl with the lead only by a length. Holiday Maker in a drive on the outside. Major Sugar Attack is going to need some room pretty soon in third to the far outside. Supreme Rush getting it going. I'm a Flashy Girl leads them down the lane. Major Sugar Attack making a move from the far outside. Supreme Rush and Holiday Maker are absolutely flying. These two are going to duke it out to the wire. Supreme Rush on the outside is going to do it again. Holiday Maker second best. Third goes to Major Sugar Attack. And fourth, I'm a Flashy Girl. Supreme Rush takes the Jack Hardy. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of the 22nd running of the Jack Hardy. That's number 5, Supreme Rush. Supreme Rush is a dark bay or brown filly, 3 years old, by Majestic Warrior, out of the mare Cat Rush by Tactical Cat. Owned by K5 Stables, trained by Heather Wallerstead, and ridden to victory by Chavi and Chow. Time for the 7 furlongs, 1:28. Number 5, Supreme Rush, was proudly bred right here in Manitoba by her owner, K5 Stables. Assiniboia Downs would also like to thank Shadow Davis, co-host of the Backseat Drive with Shadow and Nancy on 92 City FM, that takes place Monday to Friday from 2 to 6 p.m. on hand in the winner's enclosure to make a halter presentation to the winning connections. Now directing your attention back down to the winner's enclosure, ASD paddock host Rob McLennan has the winning connections of the Jack Hardy. Rob, take it away.
Thanks, Kurt. We're down here with the winning connections of the 22nd running of the $25,000 Jack Hardy Stakes. Chavi and Chow, you won on this filly last time in the Chantilly. What was different this time going right aground today? You were kind of further back.
Well, going over the farm and the way this filly is every race, she gets smarter and smarter. I was suspecting the other horse going longer, even though it was an extra furlong. So I know if I get her to relax and sit, and waited, she's going to give me everything up the lane.
You really made a nice move up the backside. Did you feel you had a lot of horse? Were you worried a little bit that you had to go kind of 3 wide? Did you think that might have hurt you a little bit, or you really felt you had a lot of horse underneath you?
Yeah, for sure. When I got to them that early, I wanted to wait because I know they were going to swing up. But, I had to do what I had to do, and they swing me up. But this horse, she's getting smarter, she's game, and, she's a nice filly.
She's a really nice filly. This is a filly you rode in all 4 of her races. She's definitely, other than we'll just say that she's improved with every start. Congratulations, Chapman. Anything else to add before we move on to Heather?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Thanks to the Almighty to making this possible. Thanks to the whole barn. It's a teamwork. And whatever they're doing with this filly, keep it up. Good job.
Congratulations, Chavi. And we'll move on to Heather. We'll talk about a little bit about how this filly has improved kind of with every start and how she's kind of now blossomed into this really nice 3-year-old filly.
When she came out of the last race, she was just a bigger, stronger filly and just seemed to get everything together. And we just trained her lightly and kept her happy, and she showed us this is what she wants to do.
Were you at all worried about the distance? Are you worried about the even more distance going forward?
No.
Easy, simple answer. So you bypassed the R.C. Anderson in the Manitoba Road race. She would have been 1-9. Just quickly mention why you made that decision.
I have another filly that just got beat a half a length to her, and I'm going to run her in there because I think she's got enough talent.
So you're saying we should bet Floating River on Saturday night?
I hope so.
Okay, so we'll move on to Leona here, unless you have anything else to add. I know you have hard to forget in the next. Leona, there's a filly that you raised that you've had now for 3 years. Just talk about how this race, what your thoughts were.
I was kind of worried about the distance, but the way the race went, the speed, and the way he positioned her, it was perfect for her to come off the pace and come charging.
Yeah, she really has a big, nice late closing kick. She came a little bit sooner this time. Last time it was like really, really late, the last 16th. This was more of a backside move. So now what's the plan going forward? Do we have to regroup, or what are we thinking?
No, we're not going to regroup. Keep doing what we're doing. As long as she stays sound and there's no problems, we'll continue forward.
Lots of options. She's Manitoba bred, always a nice thing to have around here. Congratulations. We're down here with the winning connections of the Jack Hardy Stakes. K5, Heather Wallerstedt, and Chavi and Chow. Congratulations. Back up to you, Kurt.
Thank you very much, Rob. And